going to be comparing two of some of the rarest dojutsu in Roblox and Real Life 2, which is Sharingan and Byakugan. So this video is going to be, I'm going to be showcasing both of these Keigenkai, and in the end of the video, I'm going to be trying to give my final verdict on which power I think is better, or maybe what power is better for some people. So yeah, once again, this is going to be my opinion on like the final verdict, but I will showcase the power so you guys can decide which power you may like more. So hopefully you guys will enjoy, and now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have taken a quest to showcase this one because I do require a quest so I can showcase Sharingan. So for Sharingan, these are my stats just so you guys can see. Chakra, it's gonna increase my Genkai mode damage, and then my Ninjutsu is gonna increase my Kika Genkai damage. So I do want to show that. Those are my stats. I did recently rank up, so my stats are pretty low, so I do apologize about that. Hope you guys won't mind too much. But yeah, it should have like the same power discrepancy between the two as I would if I was max. So let's go ahead and show you guys what it does. So if you go over to Genkai, so you both have a 1% chance of getting Sharingan and a 1% chance of getting Byakugan. First ability for Sharingan is Copy Style Replication. This one requires 3,000 Chakra, and don't mind the cooldown. The cooldown is kind of nonsense over there, so don't mind that. And then we have, that one unlocks at level 50, I'm pretty sure. The next one is Copy Style Reality Control. 25,000 Chakra required, and it has a cooldown of 16 seconds. The next one is Copy Style Reflex Enhanced, requires 12,000 Chakra, and it has a cooldown of 6 seconds, but it actually kind of feels like 3 seconds. So yeah, I'll explain why that is the case. And then you have 5 different modes. So you can equip the mode, then as you level up, you will get different modes. So I do want to say, I forgot to mention, the second move unlocks at level 450, and the third move unlocks at level 750. Okay, and the mode, I'll explain the modes later. Okay, so here's the first ability. So as you don't have to have any Sharingan modes, like this mode, or the abilities equipped at all. You just have to have it as one of your Genkais equipped in like your inventory, and then you're gonna have this special ability. You see that red dot, or the red circle, not the red dot, the black dot, or the black circle above his head, or the black hexagon. I'm not sure what it is. It's not a circle, but the black shape above his head. That's saying what ninjutsu or taijutsu attack he last used. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this NPC so you can steal attacks from NPCs or players, but you gotta be able to use ninjutsu. I'm hoping the Shinobi is able to use ninjutsu. Better be able to use ninjutsu. Okay, good. He has taijutsu attacks. So you can see, use V, I can copy that. And why I said don't mind the cooldown, that attack has a 10-second cooldown, but the cooldowns depend on the attack that you steal. So I'm going to go ahead and try and use this attack. This one better not have a 10-second cooldown. Try to demonstrate that it doesn't steal the cooldown. Oh my god, another 10-second cooldown. I'll wait until he uses like something else, because yeah, just take my word for it if I can't get it, because I have used this before, and the cooldowns do depend on. Okay, good. You better not use any other attacks. That was like the worst time for me. Unless they changed it. They might have changed it. It'll be cool if they did change it. Yeah, you can see that. Look, 25-second cooldown for there. So yeah, it does take the cooldown from the move that you stole. So some attacks will have a 10-second cooldown. Some attacks will have a 25-second cooldown, or 30-second cooldown, whatever, and you're just going to take the cooldown from that attack. But the thing is, you won't take any of the chakra required for that attack. You just need the chakra required to activate the copy style. So the copy style needs 3,000 chakra, and say the move you're trying to steal is Rasengan, and that requires 30,000 chakra. You won't need 30,000 chakra. You just need a 3,000 chakra to activate copy style, and then you won't remove any of your chakra because you want go using the copy style from Sharingan, and also it won't take any stamina away if you're using taijutsu attacks. Well, if you're stealing any taijutsu attacks, as far as I know, it only takes away that 3,000 chakra, as I did say earlier. So that's the first attack. Moving on to the next attack, which is the Genjutsu attack. I'll have to explain this one a little bit. So, well, I don't really have to explain this one too much. So, it's reality control. So, this one blinds them for like 2-3 seconds. So, it blinds them and it also stuns them. So, I'll show you guys the attack so you guys can see. Fair long range. Did 5,600 damage for me. It's odd on NPCs. It works sometimes on NPCs, sometimes it doesn't, but it's most definitely going to work on a player. So, yeah. You can stun them, it does damage, and really good for like combo starting. I'm not sure if you can combo end off of it, but you can most definitely start combos, and it's an insanely good attack for combo starting. So you can see that long range as well, and it does some damage. So you can see that decent damage, I'll say. Not too good. It's mostly for support, I'd say. Like I think on max, when I had max, it did like 16,000, maybe 20,000 damage. So it's okay damage. Just okay damage, but yeah, it does stun him, which is really nice, and it also blinds him, so that'll give you some time to go ahead and start with Sakura and do whatever. So that's that attack, and then the last attack, well, the last basic attack that I have is insanely OP. If you have this, I recommend you use it. It is Copy Style Reflex Enhance. So once again, you do unlock this at level 750. Insanely OP, as you guys can see. So, it will last for 3 seconds. You can tell that activated if you see a red song on top of your screen. And then, it's going to last, as I did say earlier, last for 3 seconds. So, pretty much the cooldown, it says 6 seconds of a cooldown. It pretty much, well, 2 seconds. It lasts for 2 seconds. It doesn't last too long. It lasts for like 2 seconds, the thingy. Did they lower the time? Well, I don't think they did. Seems to be about the same, but yeah, it does last for like 2-3 seconds. So the cooldown is gonna be like 4-3 seconds. So insanely low cooldowns, which pretty much make this move spammable. But the thing is, it does require 12,000 Sakura. So if you keep on spamming it, it's gonna be kind of hard. So you can see that. I'll go ahead and make him attack me again, and oh crap! You can see I need some Sakura again. But yeah, you can see that. Whenever he attacks me, I'll just do, like, taijutsu attacks. I can do small movements, or I can do teleports. So, when I was testing this out earlier, when shout out to Trad Hat and also Super Soup, when they threw, like, a tailed beast bomb at me, I could activate this ability, and I would teleport out of the tailed beast bomb. Whenever, like, say the tailed beast bomb does the damage after some time, like, it does 4,000 damage, like, after few seconds, like every tick or something like that. You will also dodge those tick damages, which is insanely OP. The cooldown's minuscule, and the thing is, you do have to time it properly because it does have that cooldown, and a few seconds will be, it's like really tiny cooldown still. But if you don't time it correctly, because it doesn't last too long, you could knock damage an attack. So that's the thing. So yeah. Pretty cool attacks overall. Well, not pretty cool, insanely cool. Insanely good attacks, and so Sangan's mostly for like utility, like these first 3 attacks, but you really get offensive when you activate the 4th and 5th modes with Sangan. So I don't really need to showcase these on the enemies, so I'll do cancel because I don't need to showcase it on them. Okay, I'll showcase these on the log. So on the mode, it activates on the C slot, and then put it like every second or every tick or something like that, it will drain 25 from your mode ball. So yeah, really low mode drain, like one of the lowest in the game. So yeah, pretty cool. I'll go ahead and show you guys this. So you have 5 different versions. So I think you unlock the first one like level 50 or something like that. So the stats are 700 in Sakura, 600 in Ninjutsu, 600 in Taijutsu, and 600 HP. So Sangan 1 Tomo, 2 Tomo, and 3 Tomo, they all have the same abilities, which is this, so Army plus C. It's going to be a Genjutsu. So what it does is, well, I think it could last longer when you have the next Tomos. I'm not sure, and it could be better overall. But what the Genjutsu does, it, like, almost completely blinds the enemy. It has, like, a humongous Sangan on their screen, and then it has, like, some weird red color. I'm not sure if it's foggy or not, but it could be a foggy or it just could be red. I think it looks similar to what it looks like on my screen whenever I activate it. Like that, you can see that. I think that's what the background looks like. You can see that. And then they'll have a huge song on the screen, so it's gonna almost blind them, and they have a very tiny field of view. And then it's also gonna slow them down, which is really cool. So they're gonna be slowed down, And so their attacks are going to be slower, and their walk speeds are going to be slower. So yeah, good for charging up your Sakura, good for support. And also, whenever you have Songon activated, your moves are going to be way faster. Like, insanely fast. So I'll show you guys my normal attack speed. You can see my normal attack speed. It gets better as like you activate more stuff, but here's the first turbo. Look at that. It's insanely fast. I don't get how fast it is. It's insanely OP. Yeah, you just do insanely fast attacks. So that's the first Tomo. Next Tomo, 2 Tomos, same ability, but yeah, different stats. So 1,200 in Sakura, 1,400 in Ninjutsu, 1,400 in Taijutsu, and 800 in HP. You unlock this one at level 350, I think. The next Tomo that I have is the 3 Tomo. Once again, same exact ability, but this time you have 1,400 Sakura, 1,600 Ninjutsu, 1,600 Taijutsu, and 1,200 HP. And this is going to be the last Songon mode that will have the Genjutsu. And I also do want to show, yeah, depending on what mode you have, like what version of Songon you have, you'll have the Tomos, like you'll have 1 Tomo for the first Tomo, 2 Tomos for the second Tomo, and as you can see, I have 3 Tomos activated. I have 3 Tomos on my eyeball. So, really cool design too. I really love the design that they did. It's kind of low quality, but I get why they do it. It's like so small that you can't really tell. But yeah, still really cool how they did that. Just that little detail over there makes it even cooler. Okay, the next one is C4. This is where you get into the next ability. This one, also 3 Tomo does unlock at like level 500, I think. This one is where you unlock, well, where you get insanely strong. So here's my new eyes. This is the Mangekyo Sangan. So you can see that. And this is where you unlock Susanoo, and then also where you unlock a new ability. So this is where it gets really offensive. So you're going to have, whenever you block, you're going to have a skeletal Susanoo to protect you. I'm not sure it's just, I think it's just visual, but it could be something else, and I did not mean to do that. But you can see that you now have like a skeletal arm Susanoo. So it's longer lanes, so it has good lanes, and also it does a ton of damage. So you can see that right over there. And then also my Taijutsu stat, I'll go ahead and show you guys that. Stats. That's my Taijutsu stat right now. Well, it did get buffed, as you can see, because of the Taijutsu boost, but really cool. And then here's the ability on B plus C. Long lanes, mid to long lanes, and well, you can use that any single lanes. Any lanes at all. And it does like 17,000 damage like for the first 2 hits, and then after that it won't show any damage, so I'm pretty sure it does like a small amount of damage after that. Cooldown isn't even that bad, and it doesn't last too long. This one does require Sakura to use though. But yeah, it does last a little bit of time, and the stat boosts are 2,200 in Sakura, 2,400 in Ninjutsu, 2,200 in Taijutsu, and 2,000 in HP. So those are the attacks for that. I'll go ahead and make that cancel out. So that was the Mangekyo Sangan, once again, unlocked at level 700. And I'll go ahead and go on to the Eternal Mangekyo Sangan once I do get my mode back to halfway, which should be about now. Okay, good. So the Eternal Mangekyo Sangan, insanely OP as well. So go ahead and activate it. This is the 5th mode. I did hear, and I'm pretty sure that they are adding the Perfect Susanoo has. Yeah, Perfect Susanoo, I'm pretty sure is coming in. Or Full Susanoo, Perfect Susanoo, I don't know which one. So you might get like another, it could be just the same stage. I'm assuming it's going to be the same stage, but it's just going to be like insanely OP. So yeah, Sangan's going to get even stronger when Perfect Susanoo does come out, if it does. You can see the stat boosts are now 2,800 in Sakura, 2,600 in Ninjutsu, 2,700 in Taijutsu, and 2,400 in HP. One of the best modes overall in this game. It is insanely good. So yeah, you're gonna have an enhanced walk speed. You still have that crazy fast attacking. Well, you don't really have it anymore because you have Susanoo. I just kind of spoiled that. But yeah, you're gonna still have the same skeletal ribcage Susanoo for blocking. Once again, I think it's just visual, but it could do something. I'm not sure, as I did say earlier. You have Amaterasu, so on B plus C, long range. I thought it does more damage, but it seems like it doesn't really do much more damage. So it's gonna last longer. I'm pretty sure though. I'm pretty sure it does last longer. you can see that it lasts a pretty long time. And cooldown's insanely low. So, and it also will affect multiple people. So it's multi-target. So it's crazy good. I don't get how good the mode is. Stun guns is so freaking OP. And it's also really good for utility, combo starting, and yeah. And also, here's the thing. You have a complete skeletal Susa now. So it's going to be blue. It's always going to be blue, but you're going to do a crap load of damage, as you can see. It's pretty long range as well. And then even with my low stats, these stat boosts are going to help me out a ton. And as you can see, it's just insanely OP. You can use a ton of stuff. And I think Amaterasu still does require Sakura, but still, insanely good mode. I'll go ahead and cancel it out so I can move on to Byakugan now. So let's go on. So this one also is 1% chance of getting. So you have a mode. I'll go on and move over to Byakugan. So you have 3 moves and a mode. I said that already, I think. So the first move is 8 trigrams Air Palm. Requires 15,000 Sakura, and it has a cooldown of 25 seconds. And that one you unlock. I'm not sure when you unlock this one. Like 120, I'm not sure. I forgot the levels you need to unlock it. But yeah, that is that one. The second one is 8 trigrams Palmotason. 21,000 Sakura required, and the cooldown is 25 seconds. And then the next one is 8 trigrams, 128 palms, and that one will require 26,500 Sakura. So you can, and that one will have a cooldown of 25 seconds. I'm sorry that I did not know like the levels that I need for these ones, but yeah, really good. And I think the level to unlock them is higher than Sharingan though, so this is a bit higher level up. I do know that the final mode and also the 8 trigrams, 128 palms do unlock at level 800. So yeah, pretty cool. And this one's also 1% chance in rarity. So I'll go ahead and equip all the moves. And you have 3 mode versions, which I'll show you guys. So here it is. And now I'll show you guys the moves. So we have the first move, which is Air Palm. Here's the thing. Sharingan requires hand signs on the copy style jutsu. Well, depending on the jutsu that you steal, that can require hand signs. So that's the thing with Sharingan. Sometimes it can require hand signs. And Byakugan doesn't require any hand signs whatsoever. And it has an insanely OP passive ability, which I will show you guys very soon whenever I activate the moon. I don't think this works when you have like the normal stuff, but it will activate when you do have the mode activated. So the first attack, V, 8 trigrams Air Palm. This is auto tracking, does multiple hits, and it will hit multiple targets. It does a crap load of knockback and a ton of damage. Instant activation as well, no hand signs needed, which makes it even better. This is so OP. Like, I don't know how to say it, but it's just so good. So that's the first ability. Here's the next ability. I'm going to need some Sakura for this. This one takes a crap load of Sakura, but when you use it, it's pretty well worth it. So you're going to be thinking, this thing does low damage. But the thing is, it lasts for 10 seconds, this ability. And I think it, like if you're maxed out and everything, it should do like 40,000 damage or something like that. And yeah, pretty much makes you invincible for 10 seconds. So, no, that sounds crazy. It does have a 25-second long cooldown, but it's freaking OP. So I'll go ahead and activate it. I love to use this one. So show you guys what it does. So it's B. You don't, unless you really want to like just do like a quick activation, which I don't really recommend. Well, it's going to have the same activation. If you don't want it to last too long, all you have to do is, you can control the time it lasts. It lasts up to a max of 10 seconds, but you do have to have a lot of Sakura for this attack. It does require a ton of Sakura. So I'm going to hold, if you want it to last a full 10 seconds, you got to hold down the key that you have set it to. In my case, it's B, so if yours is B as well, you have to hold down B. If yours is V, hold down V for it to last long. So let's hold it down so I can show you guys what it does. So you can see low damage, and also it does matter because my health is low, but it has AoE, so it has a fairly long range. Takes a crap load of Sakura, and then you're just going to keep on spinning around, and then do a crap load of damage there. So, well, overall you're going to do a crap load of damage. So, well, I don't do a ton of damage, but if you're a higher level, it's going to do a ton of damage. And here's the thing, this one's really good for support as well as attacks. So, if somebody gets trapped inside of your rotation, they can't do anything. They're just gonna be attacked. They can't really escape from it. And then they can't use taijutsu, they can't use ninjutsu. And here's the thing, even if they try to do it, it's just going to be absorbed, I think. I'm not sure about taijutsu, but I know for sure it absorbs all ninjutsu. So, say you're trying to use a fireball on it, it's going to absorb it. If some enemy, you can activate while they're using their jutsu, and it's going to completely absorb that jutsu. It does require, as I said earlier, it does require a bit of chakra if you're going to make it last a long time. Here it is. And yeah, if you just tap on it, it's not going to last long at all. But if you hold down on it, it's going to last a long time. But yeah, this move does require a ton of chakra, but insanely OP. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to the next ability. This is one of the most OP abilities. It is 8 trigrams, 128 palms. So, oh yeah, I think I already explained everything. So yeah, that one does block weapons. So say you're shooting out like a shuriken at it, it's gonna reflect the shuriken, the palm rotation, the second ability, the one that's on B that I just showed you. So yeah, insanely good. Blocks weapons, taijutsu, and ninjutsu. And whoever you get, you can move while you're using that attack. As you can see, I forgot to show you guys that. Yeah, you can move. It's kind of slow, but yeah, you can move. And then, yeah, just overall really good. It absorbs ninjutsu, taijutsu, and weapons. Okay, the next one is 8 trigrams, 128 palms. So let me show you guys that. So let's go ahead and use it. Gonna have a cutscene. Your opponent, whenever you're hitting them, you can't move, but I think you become no, I'm not sure you become invincible while using that. I'm not sure. But yeah, the victim, whoever you're attacking, is unable to do anything. They're just forced to be beaten up by you. So yeah, it is insanely OP. So yeah, that is that attack. Requires a bit of chakra, and it does have a bit of a cooldown. All Byakugan abilities do require some cooldown and a nice amount of chakra. But once you do use them, they're insanely OP. So yeah, in my opinion, this is I'm not sure. I've tried Rinnegan before in Arena. I don't actually have the Genkai, but I've used it in Arena because I bought Pain. And that thing's insanely OP. I'm not sure if I like this one more than it. I'm not sure. But still, insanely good. Okay, now let's move on to the mode. So, let's go ahead and activate this one. I think you'll unlock the first mode at level 120 or something like that. You're going to have a big Byakugan on your screen when you first activate it. You're going to have a cool fighting stance. You're going to have, well, I got to unequip the weapon for this. I have to unequip the weapon so I can show you guys how cool it is. So you have an insanely cool fighting stance, so you can see that. Here's what you look like. There's your eyeballs, and then here's your fighting stance. So you see that blue stuff that's on my arms whenever I hit? That means, here's the thing. You don't take the chakra for yourself, but you delete people's chakra whenever you have the mode activated. It is crazy good. It has a special attack. Does a crap load of melee damage. So when you're hitting them, you just do a crap load of damage. And then you just take the chakra away. Goodbye chakra. They have a very heavily ninjutsu focused attack, setup. It's just insanely good. They can't do anything against you. It's just so good. It has a bigger mode drain though, just slightly. Songon requires 25 mode drain a tick. Or second, I'm not sure, I think it's tick. And then Byakugan is 30 tick. So yeah, it does have a slightly higher amount that you need, but yeah, pretty good. I'll go ahead and I had to turn it off because of the mode. It does require a bit of mode. Actually, I'll go ahead and showcase it so I can still showcase this move. So the stat boosts are 1,000 in chakra, 1,000 in ninjutsu, 1,300 in taijutsu, and 1,200 in health. So yeah, you have 2 other modes besides this one. But yeah, you can see here. Let me go up over here. And also you will have a special fighting effect whenever you're attacking with your palms. And then if you do RB plus C, this one you can see the chakra points of your enemy. Go ahead and punch them. And then also you're going to be able to see through walls. So, well, you won't be able to completely see through walls. You're just going to see where anybody's at. So, I'll see if I can, I'll try and move, in a way where I can't see anything. So yeah, I can't see anything. I'll activate it. You can see all those blue stuff, that's where they're at. So those are all the logs. I can have it over here. There's one over there, one over there. You can see that. Really cool. I'm not sure if it actually helps, with chakra points. It might actually, I'm not sure if it does make you do like take more Sakura. As I said, I'm not sure, but it could. But yeah, really cool attack overall. And since it's hitting, I can't really tell how much damage I do. And then the next one that I have, I'll wait until it tones up. This is so far I think this is like my favorite Byakugan mode. It's crazy that my favorite Byakugan mode isn't the last one, but so far I think this one is my favorite. So I'll go ahead and activate it now. So this one's gonna be the blue Lion Fist. I think it's called the Lion Fist. Is it Lion Fist? Dragon Fist? I think it's Lion Fist. So you're gonna see the blue Lion Fist, 360 view of it, for those who do want to see that. You're gonna still have the same Byakugan, but you're gonna have the Lion Fist. They look insanely cool. And then you can see my new stats are 2,200 Sakura, 2,200 Ninjutsu, 2,400 in Taijutsu, and 2,100 health. So what this does is pretty much two abilities in one. It's insanely good. So you can see that. I do not know how you can tell like if you're still in Sakura with this one, besides you see those like blue lines. That could help you a little bit, but yeah, whenever you punch against Steel Sakura, whenever you have this mode activated, B plus C, this is where it becomes super OP. So you can see that, and then I do a crap load of damage, and then I have the first Byakugan ability, the first stage Byakugan's ability. Doesn't last too long, and then the cooldown after that is like 8-9 seconds after you use all those stuff. So really OP. So yeah, and does it require any Sakura even? Doesn't even require any Sakura. Look at that. Crap load of damage, and it's insanely OP. And then yeah, you have the. Do you have extra attack speed? I'm not sure you have extra attack speed. I think you do have extra attack speed. I'm not sure though. I think Songon's faster. I think Songon is faster than Byakugan, like melee attack wise. So yeah, I think it is faster. And then the next one, I'll go ahead and off my mode for a little bit so I can charge it up. But yeah, that's that one. Really OP. And that one, I think you unlock that level 500. Pretty sure you unlock that level 500. That one you activate by doing C+2, similar to like how you activate Songon stuff. And also this one does activate on the C slot, same as Songon. Okay, and that means you can equip a Tail Beast or something like that, like Lightning Cloak, Tail Beast, 8 Gates, whatever. I have a feeling it's gonna be insanely OP with 8 Gates though. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next one, which is a third one. Go ahead and activate this one. And now you have the pink Lion Fist. So the stat boosts are 2,800 Sakura, 2,400 Ninjutsu, 2,700 Taijutsu, and 2,450 in health. So insanely good stats. And I'll show you guys the ability on this one. I'm not sure this stuns or not. I don't think it stuns, but it does a ton of AoE damage. Well, yeah, ton of damage, and it's also AoE. So you jump up in the air, ground slam, AoE, does like 31,000 damage. I'm not sure if I like this one or the other one more. This one is really OP though, as you can see. And then yeah, you're gonna have that nice. Yeah, you're gonna have fast attack speed. Whoa. Yeah, it's really fast. And then also Sakura to Lee Sin. Goodbye Sakura. So yeah, it's gonna completely destroy enemies Sakura. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. You have a special ability with Byakugan. Like as long as you have the mode equipped, it can be any mode. Like the first mode, second mode, third mode. The third mode activates at level 800. Click on Q, that's a Q spec. And that one, it's gonna take a crap load of Sakura, but it's super OP. It's gonna do damage. I'm not sure. I think it deletes enemies Sakura as well. So goodbye Sakura. Say goodbye to your own Sakura, but your enemy's Sakura is gonna be gone too, and it probably takes more of your enemy's Sakura away than yours. So I haven't really tried this on too many people. I gotta test it out on my little brother or something, but. Yeah, overall, just insanely good. It's really versatile. I'm not sure it's versatile. It's mostly for like close range combat. But yeah, it's really good for combos. If you combo this with Songon, it's insanely OP. But yeah, you can see that. So you have that Q spec. And if you do have a weapon, it has like a 10-second cooldown as well. It does require a bit of Sakura, as I said earlier. If you have a weapon like Nuibari equipped, I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So you have Nuibari. I don't know how to pronounce it at all, but all I have to do is do RMB plus Q, so RMB and Q, and then you're going to use the attack, the Byakugan attack. So you can only use this attack when the mode's activated, I'm pretty sure. Let me go ahead and try it out. I'll go ahead and turn off the mode, and then I'll go ahead and try and use the attack. Yeah, it will only work if you have the Byakugan mode equipped. But yeah, that's all for Byakugan and Sangan. This is hard. These two are so OP. So here's what I'm thinking. Sangan, like I'm just talking about these alone. For like if they're all alone, Byakugan's gonna be better than Sangan. Like Sangan, it's more utility based. It's insanely OP for combos. But if you're just using it on its own, it won't be as good as Byakugan. I think either Byakugan or Rinnegan is gonna be like the best PvP thingy, in my opinion. It's really, really good because it deletes enemies' chakra, so the ninjutsu main, and even they can't use the Genkais anymore. The ninjutsu, even the taijutsu main, they're still gonna have their Genkai. So yeah, they can't use the Genkai, and then they can't use the taijutsu still. But this is gonna be lethal if you're fighting ninjutsu, like a ninjutsu main guy. So yeah, insanely good. I think Byakugan, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. If you're gonna have like a combo, Sangan is probably better. You have like more stuff to do with combos. Well, this is hard because Sangan does have that invincibility. It requires less chakra, but it doesn't last too long. And then it also has a tiny cooldown. And then the Byakugan's version of that lasts 5 times longer, but the cooldown is like 10 times longer. And yeah, this one you don't really have to time properly, but when you use it, you have to wait a while to use again for Byakugan. This is so hard. I'll go ahead and say this. For PvP, I think Byakugan's better. For combos, if you're like a combo person, you can probably create better combos with Sangan than Byakugan. But like PvP wise, I think Byakugan's better. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It would be cool to see you guys' opinions or hear you guys' opinions. I did hear Super Soup Man, aka Sensei Ufi, had Rinnegan and Byakugan. Rinnegan got nerfed, sadly. Beautiful Rinnegan. I've been wanting that so badly, and then it gets nerfed. Super Soup said, even before I had Byakugan, I got lucky. Because I got Byakugan after he said this. But he said Byakugan, he likes Byakugan more than, well, he says he thinks Byakugan is better than Rinnegan. And he had both of them. I saw him using both. And after the Rinnegan off, yeah, Rinnegan requires hand signs now. Byakugan requires 0 hand signs. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I love Rinnegan, though. I'm a humongous fan of Rinnegan, so I'm not sure. But, yeah, I think Byakugan, overall, it's going to be better. If you're just thinking these, like, Genkai, no, nothing else. Like, you're not going to add any ninjutsu at all. I think Byakugan's going to be way better than Sangan. If you're talking about you're going to have ninjutsu and other Genkais along with Sangan and Byakugan, you're going to be able to be more OP with Sangan. If you're a good Sangan user, you're going to be insanely OP. And also you're going to be insanely OP if you're a Byakugan user. But if you can think of good combos with Sangan, I think it's going to be like pretty much unstoppable. So yeah, that's going to be my final verdict of this. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to 2 Kids in a Pod if you want some more videos like this one. Hopefully this did help you guys out a nice amount, and hopefully maybe it entertains you a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!